Championship, the Oklahoma Sooners.
Hey, it's Paul.
It's Casey.
And we're going to talk about OU and Texas and playing in the Hall of Fame Stadium and what happened last year and what has happened this year. So I guess we're starting with last year. We played them the 3-game series in conference in their stadium in Austin. And was it the first?
It was the final game that they
Yeah,
won.
we won the first two, and then they won the last one, and they acted like they'd won the World Series. They went nuts.
Which is ironic because they played us in the World Series and got blanked like 25-5 over the 2-game series.
Yes.
Tragic.
And so, I don't know if they designed it this way. I guess they did. That the it was a conference game.
It was conference. It was the first conference series.
Hall of Fame Stadium this year, where there were almost 9,000 people and shattered the record. So we played them there again, and then predictably played them for the Big 12 Tournament Championship.
Because OSU fell apart.
Because OSU completely fell apart. And so that's what all the footage from this video is. And I guess now you can talk about old Mike White and his happy fingers.
Last year in the Big 12 Championship, when they were playing OSU in the conference semifinals, some calls were not going old Mike's way. Mike White, head coach of University of Texas softball team. So he goes out there and he starts arguing with umpires for, why aren't you blah, blah, blah.
As he tends to do.
Keep in mind, this was the year before replay was implemented, I think.
Yeah.
So we didn't have replay yet, which was dumb. We should have had it a while ago, but that's not what we're here to talk about. So he's arguing with these umpires, and they tell him he needs to get his ass back in the dugout. So he starts walking away going, clapping like a maniac.
Like an idiot.
So me and my brother, who were right by the Texas dugout, look at him and start clapping back in full OU gear. And he turns, looks at us, and gives us both the middle finger as he's getting ejected from the stadium.
Which he's now infamous for.
Yeah.
Everybody that knows softball knows what happened.
Yeah. Everyone also knows that he should have been fined in
national television. Texas and the Big 12, yeah.
Yeah, mostly the Big 12. And they wonder why OU wants out.
Exactly.
But yeah, that was a thing. It was amazing. One of the happiest moments of my life.
That was pretty awesome.
Never thought I'd see the day. National television. ESPN2.
Yeah.
Just about the pinnacle that you can get to in softball.
Very
Double
classy.
birds.
Very classy.
Stay classy, Austin.
Okay, so then I guess we need to talk again about the Big 12. And what's the deal with this year, them not opening up the upper deck of the stadium?
Yeah, that was really weird because I vividly remember last year in the finals, I sat in the upper deck. Me, my brother, and my sister-in-law all sat up there. It was a thing. They were letting us up there. But this year they didn't let anyone up there.
And that makes no sense because we played that same team a month ago and filled the place.
Yeah, and they let us up there.
Like, why would you not want that revenue and that, scene?
Yeah, like I
That's one of those head scratchers that yes, I'm glad we're leaving the Big 12 because
the SEC would totally, if they'd have been like, put a bleep.
Yeah. I'll do something about it.
But yeah, like I don't get why, especially because they let us the year before. And they made a big deal about it the year before, too. We're letting you sit in the upper deck. And we're like, no, this is the only place that's left for me. It's full. Put the bleachers out.
They should have put the one, not only let you in the upper deck, but put the outfield bleachers out there.
Like they will come June for the World Series.
I don't understand why they would limit seating on purpose like that when you can sell every seat.
You'll sell every seat from just OU fans.
Yeah. And that leads into another point. The people that gripe about OU having an unfair advantage because the College World Series is in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, UCLA just lost twice at home.
Not only that, but
Nebraska has the men's one every year in Omaha. It hasn't helped them win any natties.
Right.
You kind of have.
And how many times have we played Miami or Florida State in the Orange Bowl? How many times
we played LSU in the Sugar Bowl?
In the Sugar Bowl, yeah. And how many times has USC or UCLA over the decades played the Rose Bowl game
played Texas in
Los Angeles
and lost,
and nobody complained?
It's not a big deal when it happens with that, but it's a big deal that we have it for softball in OKC.
And here's the thing, it wouldn't make any difference because every stadium they step in, they sell out all over the country. That game against Texas that broke the record, Patty said there were fans that came from 37 states. Yes. So it wouldn't matter where it is.
No, it's like that's the thing they're not realizing. These people, some people need to go look at OU's like their sports Twitter pages and realize the followers.
Yeah, Sooner Nation's nuts.
It's called that for a reason, and admittedly, a lot of it's because people want the heck out of the state, which fair.
Yeah,
it's.
And a lot of people moving here too, though.
Yeah, but it's
too many for my liking, actually.
I mean, a lot of them, the people who are leaving, are also leaving because they're getting jobs that are going to pay higher elsewhere. That's fair.
Yeah, but at this point, it's not just Sooner Nation. It's like
it's a global thing. Yeah, that's people also true.
All over.
We could play a college game in London like Nebraska did, and we'd sell it out.
Yes,
we'd also win the game unlike Nebraska. Shots fired. I said what I said.
Oh, Huskers. So yeah, I guess that'll about do it for this video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.